If you're a clinic owner trying to improve your practice and increase your revenue, and you're struggling to find the time to take care of patients, your staff, and the seemingly endless daily tasks required to generate meaningful revenue and growth for your business, this is for you. And what I'm about to show you could virtually eliminate hours of repetitive tasks every week and help you bring in more revenue. I'm Dusty Potter. As a multi-location practice owner with over 20 years of experience in the hearing healthcare industry, I was constantly disappointed in the software and tools available to owners like myself. For years, I searched throughout our industry and the general software space for a solution that could help me run my business that was truly designed for the hearing care workflow and could keep up with modern standards like automation, communication, and integrating with other tools. But I was always left disappointed. The only answer back then was to take about 10 different tools and connect them to each other. And then it wasn't reliable. And if you weren't careful, it wasn't HIPAA compliant either. After a few years of doing that, it was clear to me that the choices were incomplete, hard to learn, and certainly not designed from within a functioning practice. So, I decided to build my own. My goal was to break down all the barriers that were keeping me from running my business at the highest possible level. The results have been incredible, and the only logical next step was to provide these solutions to other owners in our profession that feel like they're not equipped with the right tools to succeed. Over the last several years, we've identified that most practices are missing some key elements needed to achieve a highly efficient practice that generates solid revenue month after month. But the good news is, there's hope. You could literally be just 30 days away from streamlining your processes and generating more profit. You see, in our time working with and as hearing healthcare professionals, we've found that the biggest thing holding practices back from peak efficiency and maximum revenue is the assumption that an office management system's only job is scheduling patients and tracking sales. Yeah, for some reason, they don't expect it to manage an office. Really though, the current status quo means you're spending all of your time keeping up with bookkeeping, paperwork, managing your team, sending emails to your patients, managing your profitability and your revenue cycle, and the list goes on and on. All while providing excellent care for your patients. And if you aren't spending your time doing these things, well, who is? And are they doing it consistently? Could they be doing something else to help you move your practice forward? All this leaves you feeling drained of energy and time, personal and business life falling behind, and worse, always feeling like you're chasing the next great ad or strong sales month just to have room to breathe. It's exhausting. But you already knew that, or you wouldn't still be here. The good news is that we've developed a new and simple solution to streamline and automate these challenges. And we know you have never seen these solutions all in one place before. I can't even begin to tell you the difference this has made for my practice and my life, really. It's the small things that keep us from achieving the big things. So, having an office management system designed to do the heavy lifting on the small things has been huge. You want a few examples? I used to spend countless hours catching up on my transactions in QuickBooks, and I was always so far behind. And even if I paid someone else to do it, with the delay in reporting, I never had a clear picture of how my office was performing in real time. And catching it all up was a task I would always kind of put off. But now, I can sync all my payments and data from wherever I am in minutes. And I always have a clear picture of my practice's performance. Another example, all the small things I expected my staff to do on a daily basis. Asking patients for reviews, confirming appointments, tracking our office inventory. Those small things that often get swept by the wayside. Those things we focus on for a minute, but our attention slips. And you know, the sum of those small things, that may just be the distance between you and excellence. Now, those processes are completely automated in my life. My no-show rate is next to nothing, and my little practice gets 3 or 4 new 5-star reviews every week. And probably most impactful to the bottom line? There was a time when I would pay an insurance processing firm a percentage of my insurance claims to file them for us. We would see our patient, enter everything in our office management system, and then fill out a super bill by hand and fax it to them so they could do their magic. I thought this process was a massive mystery, and they worked in a profession I couldn't understand, so it was worth paying them. But once we learned to connect our software safely to the same clearinghouse they were using, it changed everything. We can now bill the payer directly from within the patient invoice in a matter of minutes. Our reimbursement time has been reduced by over 10 days. And what's more important? The feature literally saves me about $20,000 annually versus the old way we were doing it, and hours of work for staff weekly. Talk about making an impact. Each of these solutions were created to solve a problem exactly like the ones you have now. Not enough time to follow up on the small things, not having detail on the actual results, not having systems in place to free you up to do what you and your staff do best, help as many people in your community hear better as possible. Because let's face it, that's why you're doing what you're doing. And you need to do it well consistently. Because your community needs you, and you need a sustainable business to continue to help them. Most practices buy whatever scheduling and management system they've previously used because it's familiar to them or whatever the manufacturer recommends. And then subscribe to app after app to try and communicate effectively and track results. Pretty soon they have 10 different services to accomplish 10 different tasks, and of course 10 different subscription fees. And what's even worse, these things don't even talk to each other. Great, more work. Or just pay the fees every month saying you're going to get around to it. After years of development and feedback from users, we've determined the necessary automations, workflows, and communication processes to help practices succeed with less time and effort. And it works in just 3 phases. We clean up your data from all sources and unify it, using it to streamline your daily tasks through automations that are specifically designed for the hearing healthcare industry. QuickBooks, NOAA, Google Sheets, and multiple calendars are all synced to eliminate double entry. Automated marketing, review requests, appointment reminders, online booking, lead handling are all activated to keep your schedule full of opportunities and your patients delighted. By cutting your daily tasks in half and setting a 24/7 marketing machine in motion, you can finally stop worrying about having enough time in the week to be a great provider to your patients, effective leader for your staff, and keep your practice running at a high level. Phase 2. We set up dashboards for each member of the staff that are designed specifically for their role on the team. Front desk personnel will see information relevant to them, like tracking orders and repairs, patient call lists, and open invoices. While you, the owner, will see detailed reporting and a bigger picture items that require daily monitoring. You can also assign tasks and reminders to yourself and your team. By ensuring that each member of your team, including yourself, is focused on their daily responsibilities, your office can run effectively and efficiently, and so much less slips through the cracks. Even when you get those days that seem like there's just too much, and we all have those days, you have a well thought out system backing you up that can even be completely customized for your practice. In Phase 3, we'll support you every step of the way. We're hearing healthcare professionals ourselves, and we understand the importance of a seamless transition to keep your practice running smoothly. During our onboarding process, we'll safely clean and transfer your database to amplifyOMS, and train you and your staff to easily navigate and use this powerful yet simple all-in-one platform. Our comprehensive training center is also built into the software that can be easily accessed at any time. Or you can always contact us with any questions. Now, you're never left to figure it out on your own or worry that you can't use the software to its full potential. We've designed, developed, and tested amplifyOMS in our own clinics and have seen the incredible results firsthand. In fact, since amplifyOMS allows my clinics to run virtually on their own, I have time to open this incredible software to your clinic. You might be wondering, what if I don't do this? What will I actually be missing out on? For most clinic owners, way too much time is wasted on things that could simply be running in the background through automation. However, most important impact amplifyOMS can have on your business is the one that most clinic owners are neglecting: their own patient database. These people are your most important revenue source, and it's not even close. For starters, they already purchased hearing aids from you, so they like you and they trust you. That's the first big hurdle, and they're already over it. Now, with amplifyOMS, you can nurture and cultivate their patient journey automatically to ensure they come back to you when it's time to purchase again. Automated emails and SMS texts will keep them happy and informed in their first few years after purchase. And then when the time comes for an upgrade, they'll be automatically added to communications to offer upgraded technology and generate appointments to bring them back to you, all while maintaining incredible patient care standards for those who aren't quite ready. You would be surprised how many clinics have thousands of patients in their database just sitting there. Maybe the front desk pulls a few files and makes cold calls once in a while, only to be told entirely too often that they've found a new provider and purchased technology elsewhere. With amplifyOMS, your patients never question where they go for their hearing health care, because you've been in constant communication with them since their first visit. This isn't a separate marketing firm doing this for you. It's your office management system, the same place where you schedule patients on your calendar. If you find yourself on the hamster wheel each month, scrambling to fill your books, run your business, and provide quality care for your patients, if you're tired of products or programs that don't work or relying on multiple apps and services, and you finally want to have a modern solution that will help your practice, the best time to do this was 30 days ago. You'd already be where you want to be. The second best time to do this is now. And then you can thank yourself in 30 days. Amplifying your business doesn't need to be time-consuming, complex, or even expensive. In fact, the process is much faster and simpler than you'd imagine. You could already be moving forward in the next 72 hours. The very first step is meeting with our success team for a one-on-one call where they'll learn about you and your goals and determine how amplifyOMS can enhance your professional and personal life. Once that initial meeting is complete, you'll meet with one of our developers for a deep dive into the features, and together you'll develop a specific plan to ensure the most effective results for your unique practice. Our process is very thorough, but we're able to onboard you at a quick pace. Now, you've got two roads you can take as I see it. The first road is to keep doing what you're doing now and thinking about improving your practice. That's easy. But nothing will change. You'll get exactly what you're getting now. Assuming your competitor doesn't decide to get started on improving their practice today, then all bets are off. Or you could allow us to help you solve these problems for good with our proven systems to maximize your time and results. And as fellow practice owners, we'll continue to improve together. If you're ready to take your practice to the next level and save time in the process, I invite you to start a conversation with us at amplifyOMS. This platform is literally designed to help someone like you run their hearing care practice at a level they've previously only dreamed about, on autopilot. In fact, we're so confident that you'll get exactly what we're promising with amplifyOMS. We won't ask you to sign any long-term contracts. And we'll even import and convert your data, including your patients, appointments, transactions, NOAA files, and third-party administrator data. Yeah, we track that too. We'll bring it all into one usable, actionable database and give you the tools you need to hit the ground running to become the practice owner you've always wanted to be. To learn more about amplifyOMS, we invite you to book a free consultation with our expert team on this page. It will take about 15 minutes of your time. We'll give you an introduction to the system and learn about you. If we both think it's a good fit, we'll help you get the ball rolling on opening this new exciting chapter in your practice. If not, you still get to learn how other successful practice owners are amplifying their practice performance. So, it's a win-win either way for you. Schedule your meeting now.